Good morning everyone. Today we are going to learn about the new concept transversal. What we learned in the previous class? In a previous class we have learned the pair of angles. What are the pair of angles we have learned? Adjacent angles, vertically opposite angles and linear pair, is it? And then what are the other angles or remains? We have learned the supplementary angle and complementary angles. Complementary angles means sum of two angles 90 degree, it's called the complementary angles. Supplementary angle means sum of two angles 180 degree is called the supplementary angles. It should be adjacent angle, then only we have add, we get the value as 180 degree. Okay, I hope you all understood the previous concept. Today we are going to learn about the transversal. Everyone go to any stations, railway station, is it? And you have seen a railway line crossing, is it? Several line crossings are in a railway track, is it? Several lines in a railway crossing, is it? Do you see like this? Yes, I hope everyone has seen. Okay, so that kind of lines is called the transversals. Okay, that is called the transversals. In mathematically, we have say the straight line intersect two or more given lines. Here more lines are there. Is it 1, 2, 3? More lines. Okay, so two, maximum two. Okay, so two, sorry, minimum two, maximum more lines. Okay, two or more given lines at the distinct point in various point like intersect achina, that is called the transversal. So I have considered the two lines as L, M. Okay, now the straight line, a straight line T. Okay, a straight line intersecting two or more given lines at distinct points. So here intersecting this point, here intersected this point. Okay, so various point, not in the same point. Okay, so various point is called the transversals. The intersecting the line is called the transversal of line L and M. L and M. Okay, the transversal make 8 angles. Make the 8 angles. The first, this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, this is angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. So the transversal intersect the two or more lines. Minimum make a 8 angles. Make the 8 angles. Okay, it has its angles. Different types of properties are solved. Its angles make by the transversals. These angles conclude some angles. Conclude some angles. Okay, so what are the? You'll see the first one is corresponding angles. The first one, corresponding angles. First I will shortly explain, after I will write the definition. Okay, corresponding angles. So what is meant by corresponding angles? The same side of the angle on the line. Okay, same side of the angles on a line is called the corresponding angles. Okay, here angle 1 is corresponding to angle 5. Here angle 1, angle 2, okay, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. Each are called the corresponding angles. Which are the angles are corresponding to each other? Angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 1 and angle 5. The pair of corresponding angles. Pair of corresponding angles. So angle 1 is equivalent to angle 5 corresponding. This is one of the conclusion from this angle. Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. So angle 1 is equal to angle 5. And next one, angle 2. What is the corresponding angle? Angle 6. So next one of the angle 2 is corresponding to angle 6, and corresponding angle of 4 is to 8. Angle 4 is corresponding to angle 8, and angle 3 corresponding to 7. Angle 3 is corresponding to 7. Okay, so what are the corresponding angles? Angle 1 is corresponding to angle 5, 2 is corresponding to 6, 4 is corresponding to 8, and 3 is corresponding to 7. Okay, these are all called the corresponding angles. These not make an adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are irukadu. Idukku corresponding inge irukku. It's not form a adjacent angles. Okay, that's it. And next one, alternate. Before of alternate, interior and exterior angles. Interior, okay, interior angles and exterior angles. Okay, so interior angles, what are there? See, interior angles means which of the angles lies inside or between of these two lines. Okay, which are the angles lies between the line L and M. The line L and M, that angles are called the interior angles. That angles are called interior angles. So what are called the interior angles? Which are the angles lies inside or lies between the line L and M. So what are the angles lies inside of the line? Angle 3, 4, 5, 6. These are all called the interior angles. So what are the angles? 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6 are called the interior angle. Okay, and next one, exterior angles. Which are the angles lies above the lines? Okay, lie above the lines, that are called that all the angles called the exterior angles. Exterior angles. What are the angles lies above the line L? 1, 2, 7, 8. These are all called the exterior angle. Okay, so angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, angle 8. These are all called the exterior angles. Okay, so what are the corresponding angles? So 1 is corresponding to 5, and 2 is corresponding to 6, and 3 is corresponding to 7, 4 is corresponding to 8. These are all called the corresponding angles. Interior angles means all the angles inside of the line L and M, then it is called the interior angles. Which are the angles lie outside of the angles, outside of the lines, outside of the line, that are called the exterior angles. Interior angles, next one, alternate interior angles. Alternate. So alternate interior angles means 4 interior angles. Interior angle means inside of the angle. Okay, so which are the angles lies inside of the angles? That angles do not make an adjacent angles. Do not make an adjacent angles to the opposite. Okay, அதுக்கு ஆப்போசிட்டில் உள்ளதோட என்னவா இருக்காது, அட்ஜசன்ட் ஆங்கிளாக இருக்காது. ஓகே, ஸோ ஆல்டர்னேட் மீன் ஒன்று விட்டு ஒன்று வரணும். ஓகே, ஸோ ஆங்கிள் 4 alternate angle is 6, angle 3 is alternate to angle 5. Okay, so what are the alternate interior angles? The pair of 4 and 6 are alternate angles, and angle 3 and angle 5 are alternate angles. Okay, and next one, alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles means outside of the angles line, which are the angles lies outside of the line is called the alternate exterior angles. Okay, so what are there? Angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, angle 8 are the exterior angles. So in here alternate exterior angles. So here 1 is alternate to 7 and 7 is alternate to 8. Okay, so alternate exterior angle or angle 1 is alternate to angle 7 and angle 2 is alternate to angle 8. These are all called the alternate exterior angles. These are all called the alternate exterior angles. Okay, right. And finally one, vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles means vertical sides. Already you know that vertical angles, is it? So opposite. When we have make a vertically opposite angles, two lines intersect at the same point, then we get the vertically opposite angles. Okay, so here these two lines intersecting, here these two are the vertically opposite angles, is it? So what are the? Angle 1 is vertical to angle 1 and 3. Okay, and then angle 2 and 4. Okay, and here the line M, angle 5 and 7, and then 6 and 8. 6 and 8. These are all called the vertically opposite angles. These are all called the vertically opposite angles. Okay, so intersecting of the two or more given lines at the distinct points, it is called the transversals. The transversals make an angle. Okay, that angles form 8 types. 8 angles are make it. It has some types, the corresponding angles, interior angles and the exterior angles, and opposite, vertically opposite angles. Okay, the interior angles make the alternate interior angles and alternate exterior angles also. Okay, totally we have learned the 6 types of angles. Okay, these are all very very important to apply in the problems. Okay, we have learned well in this concept, then only we can solve all the application problems. Okay, right. Now I will write the definition of corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Everyone should write, these are all in your classwork note. At the same time you will write the definition for corresponding angles. Okay, So corresponding angles means the angles on the same side. Okay, the angles on the same side of the transversal, side of a transversal one of which is interior, is it? One of which is an exterior or interior, exterior angle, one of which in interior, is it? One is exterior, another one is interior. Okay, which is an interior and both do not make a linear pair. Okay, both of which do not form linear pair. Okay, that is called the corresponding angle. That is called the corresponding angle. The angles on the same side. Here angle inge indha side la irukko adhe mari da inge irukku appadidana. Okay, right, same side. Okay, of the transversal one of which is an exterior. Here angle 1 angle 2 are the exteriors. Okay, and some of which interiors, 5 6 4 3 are the interiors angles, both of which do not form the linear pair. என்னவா இருக்காது, கண்டிப்பா linear pair இருக்காது. Okay, that is the definition for corresponding angles. And next one, interior angles. Interior angles. Interior angles means which are the angles? Okay, angles lies between the two lines. L and M are called the interior angles. And then exterior angles means angles are lie outside of the line, lie outside of the line L and M. Outside of the line L and M is called the exterior angles. And next one, alternate angles. The angles which are on the opposite side of the transversal, opposite side of transversal opposite side of the transversal and do not form a linear pair. Okay, so alternate angles not make a linear pair. 4 and 6 here only, so it's not make a linear pair. Linear pair means two adjacent angles form a supplementary, is it? That is called the linear pair. So it's not possible. That is called the alternate angles. And next, alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. The interior angles are the same one. The interior angles which are on the opposite side interior angles which are on the opposite side of the transversal. And also do not form a linear pair So what is mean by the interior angles? Already you know that what is called by interiors? Angles lies between the two lines. That angles on the opposite side of the transversals, they do not form a linear pair. That is called alternate interior angles. Transversal and do not form a linear pair. Okay, right. And next one, alternate exterior angle. Alternate exterior angles. The exterior angles which are on opposite sides, the same one, opposite sides of the transversal and do not form a linear pair. Okay, do you understand? So what is called by corresponding angles? The corresponding angles, the angles are on the same side of the transversals. So one is which is an exterior, another one is an interior. The both of which do not form a linear pair. Okay, interior angle means the angles lies between these two lines. These are all called the interior angles. Okay, exterior angles means angles are lies outside of the line L and M, then it is called the exterior angles. Alternate angles means the angles which are on the opposite side of the transversals. And do not make opposite at the same time do not make a linear pair. That is a condition. Okay, so alternate interior means the interior angles are opposite to the transversals and do not form a linear. At the same time, the alternate exterior angles means the exterior angles which are on the opposite angles and opposite side of the transversal and do not form a linear pair. Okay, I hope you all understood this concept. Now we will do the examples. Everyone known that vertically opposite angles. As I said, vertically opposite angles means, what is this? Two lines are intersecting at the point, it make a 4 angles. It's not having any common arm. It's not having any common arm. That is called the vertically opposite angles. Okay. So we have concluded from this angles, the pair of alternate angles are equal. The conclusion, okay. The pair of alternate angles are equal. Okay, the first one. And then corresponding angles are equal. The pair of corresponding angles are equal. And third one, interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. Their sum is 180 degree. That is, okay, interior angles. The adjacent two interior angles is transfer. In a transversal is 180 degree. That is supplementary. Okay. The sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Sum of two interior. Okay. That is very, very important. The interior angles. The interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. That's it. Okay. Already you know that vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay. Alternate angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, and adjacent angles of interiors is supplementary. Okay, right. Now the example 5. The diagram is given. The transversal T, L, M. So one angle 1 is equal to 30 degree. Okay, find the angle 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, these are all given. The one value is given, you have find out the 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, find angle 2, angle 3, angle 4 and 5. Very easy, listen. Okay, here we have applied any one of the conclusion. Here 1 is corresponding to angle 5. Corresponding angles are equal. So angle 5 is 30 degree. Okay. How can you write the solution? Simple, very easiest one. Okay. Angle 1 is equal to 30 degree is given. Okay. And next one, angle 1 is equal to angle 5 equal to 30 degree. Since why? What is the conclusion? Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Okay, right. And next one, now we have find out the value of 5. What are the angles we have find out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and next one, see, 4 and 5 are alternate angles. Okay, alternate angles are equal. The pair of alternate angles are equal. So angle 4 is equal to angle 5 equal to 30 degree. Okay, why? Alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. See the next one. Now we have find out the 5 and 4. Okay, now see here 3. What is the relation between these two angles? It's make a straight line. These two are the adjacent angles. These two are the adjacent angles, are linear pair. Is it having the two adjacent angles. It having the two adjacent angles. So the sum of two adjacent angles are supplementary. Sum of two adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, so angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree, since linear pair or adjacent angles are supplementary. So there is linear pair. Okay, linear pair of angle is 180 degree or supplementary, both having the same meaning. Okay, both having the same meaning. Okay, so angle 1 is 30 degree, angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. So angle 2 is equal to 180 degree minus 30 degree. So subtract, we get 150 degree. So angle 2 is equal to 150 degree. And what is the relation between the angle 2 and angle 3? So opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. So angle 3 is equal to angle 2 equal to 150 degree, since what we have, right? Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Angles are equal. Okay, that's it. Now we have find out all the angles 2, 3, 4, 5. Thus angle 1 equal to angle 1 is given already. Okay, so need not write. And next one, angle 4, angle 5 is equal to 30 degree. And angle 2 is equal to angle 3 is equal to 150 degree. That's it. Okay. Now move to the next one of the example 6. Here one of the diagram is given. You have to find the value of x. Find the value of x. Isosceles angles. What are the conclusions we have learned? Alternate angles are equal. The pair of alternate angles are equal, and pair of corresponding angles are equal, and interior angles are in a transversal or adjacent. Interior angles are the transversal is adjacent is 180 degree. Adjacent angle is 180 degree. Okay. Now example. X 55 degree OP A 60 degree BC. Okay. See, you have to find out the value of x. Find the value of x. Okay, just imagine it. Two lines. Okay. See, what is the relation between Z type? Z type is called the alternate interior or exterior angles. Z, generally we have Z is denoted for the angle alternates. Okay, so PAB and ABC are alternate angles. These are the alternate angles. Is it? Okay. Got the Z. Okay, so alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal. So first one, the angle. Okay, angle PAB is equal to ABC equal to 60 degree. Since alternate angles are equal. Okay, and next one. Now the angle is 60 degree. Okay, now see here the straight line. Okay, the straight line having 180 degree we have using, or otherwise we have here also we have say the alternate angles. So angle is 55 here. You have any one of the method. Okay, amma, straight line having one of 180 degree so idoda value vandu sum pannalum we get the same answer. Otherwise another one of the method, these are alternate. Is it? The angle QAC is equal to angle ACB. ACB are alternate. So 55 degree. Alternate angles are it. So this and this are alternate. Okay. Alternate angles. Is it? Okay. Any one of the method you have followed. Otherwise you have find out the straight line having 180 degree. Straight line having 180 degree in sollte enna senjalam, three angles we can add pannana we get the value of x. Okay. Now we know that two angles. We know that the two angles. Now we have applied the sum of three angles. Okay, sum of three angles is 180 degree in triangle. Okay, angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. So angle ABC plus angle BCA plus CAB equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property of triangle is 180 degree. Okay, so sum of three angles 180 degree. So ABC plus ABC, B value was 60 degree plus 55 degree plus x is equal to 180 degree. Now add these two values, 150 plus x equal to 180 degree. Now x equal to 180 degree minus 115. Okay, right. So x equal to 65 degree. Okay, thus the x value is 65 degree. Finished. Okay, now see the example 7. Here also one of the diagram is given. Example 7. Okay, find the x and y. Here E, F and G, H are parallel lines. Okay, solution. Okay, so imagine it. So what is the relation between these two? Alternate angles. Okay, alternate angles are equal. Is it? Alternate angles are equal. So the angle here, any points? Okay, I have considered the angle x. Okay, is equal to 70 degree. Since alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. So x value is 5. Sorry, x value is 70 and then y value, angle y. These are all the corresponding angles, is it? What is the relation? The same side. Both are in same side. Okay? Same side. So corresponding angles. So angle y is equal to 70 degree. Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Okay, that's it. So angle x equal to 70, angle y is equal to 70. And example 8, P and Q are two lines intersected by a transversal G such that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Yes, P is parallel to Q. If so, why? So P and Q are parallel lines. So parallel lines and T is a line, a straight line. So it satisfies the transversal, is it? Two lines. Okay, two or more lines intersect at the different points. Okay, different points are distinct points. It's called the transversals. The given diagram is two lines P, Q and the straight line intersect. The two or more lines. Okay, here angle 1 and 2 are equal. Solution. What are the conditions are given? P and Q are parallel. P and Q are parallel. Okay, then the line T, is it? The line T intersect at the lines P and Q intersect at the lines P and Q in the different places are distinct at the lines at distinct points. So it is called transversal okay, and here angle 1 equal to angle 2 since corresponding angles are equal in transversal. Okay, corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, P is parallel to Q. Therefore, P is parallel to Q. Okay, that's it. Now see the exercise. The first one homework. Okay, I will do the second problem. One is homework. Okay, write all the alternate interior angles, okay, corresponding angles, exterior angles, all the angles you have, right? Okay, second one, in each of the following P and Q are the parallels and the T is transversal. Find the value of X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z we have to find out. Okay, the first one. Two lines, okay, the straight line intersecting at two or more lines at the distinct points. Okay, at the distinct points, let's make 8 angles. Here find out Y, Z, and here 120 degree and X. Okay, so what is the relation between these two? Vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, solution. Angle X is equal to 120 degree. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, you have fully write in notes. Okay, right. And next one, Y. What is the relation between these two corresponding angles? Is it same sides and they're not having the linear pair? Okay, so angle Y is equal to 120 degree. So corresponding angles. Angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal, and then we are using the linear pair. Okay, linear pair of the angles, angle Y plus angle Z equal to 180 degree. So linear pair of angle is supplementary, that is 180 degree. So angle Y, you know that 120 degree. Angle Z is equal to 180 degree. So angle Z is equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree equal to 60 degree. Z is equal to 60 degree. Thus angle X, angle X equal to 120 degree, angle Y is equal to 120 degree, and angle Z is equal to 60 degree. That's it. Okay, so remaining problems are homework. Now move to the next one, third problem. In the given figure, L and M are the transversals. Okay, and find the measure of angle. One is 35 degree. Now only we have find out. Okay, we have find out the remaining. The same model we have seen in the example. Okay, so third is also homework. Fourth also homework, the same type. Single one is given. Single angles you have to find out. So just write the conclusion. Remember the conclusion and write the result directly. Within a bracket you should which conclusion you have followed. You should be right. Okay, right. And fifth one I will do now. So one of the figure is given. Okay, it's this is O, L, M, here X. Okay, here 52 degree, here 43 degree is given. You have to find out the X value. Okay, so nothing but just imagine it. Here one line is intersect. Okay. Okay, so what is the relation between these two angles? Okay, what is the relation between these two angles? Alternate angles, is it? Alternate angles. So here 52 degree, here also 52 degree. Okay, and here also alternate angles. So angle is 43 degree. Okay, now we have find out the value of X. Value of X. So we have add these two values, we get the answer X. Okay, so first write the solution. How can you write this? Let me have consider the line BN. Okay, imagine it. Okay, so the points here, which point is given? So nothing given. Okay, so we will consider the angle 52. Okay, in this angle we have consider BA. In this angle consider BB. Okay, let A and B are the sum of angles of X. Okay, sum of angles of X. Idoடைய sum வந்து என்னதுமா? Sum of angles of X. Okay, X area angles. Okay, so angle A is equal to 52 degree. Since alternate angles are equal. Angle B is equal to 43 degree. Here also we have using the alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal. The sum of the X equal to sum of the angle A plus angle B. So angle A is 52 degree. Angle B is 43 degree. Sum of these angle is 95 degree. Okay, so X equal to 95 degree. And sixth one, sixth solution. In the figure, x 35 degree intersecting at M, N, okay, B, A, C, 125 degree, 125 degree, okay. Here 125. So here we have considered this line. These are all the parallel lines, is it? This one and this one is linear pair. So we have right in the side opposite angles. Opposite angles. Here D is given, is it? D. So D, angle DNM is equal to 125 degree. DNM. Okay, what is the relation? Vertically opposite angles are equal. Angle CNY. We have considered that's Y. Okay, so CNY is 125 and then DNM or MND. These two angles are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Angles are equal. Vertically angles are equal. Now we have find out this angle. Here we got it 125 degree. Now what is the relation between these two? Linear pair. Linear pair means the adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, so angle MND and MNO is equal to 180 degree. So linear pair angles, adjacent angles is 180 degree. Okay, so MND is 125 degree plus MNO equal to 180 degree. Angle MNO is equal to 180 minus 125 degree. So what we get? 55 degree. 55 degree. Now we have find out this value is 55 degree. It's a right angle triangle. Okay, so we have using the angle sum property of triangle we have using. Okay, so what is the angle sum property? Angle MNO plus NOM plus angle OMN equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property of angle sum property of triangle. So sum of three angles. So here N value is 35 degree and O value we didn't know. Okay, we have find out that answer, is it? That is X. O we have considered be X plus OMN. OM value was 35 degree. N value was 55 degree. MNO we have find out the 55 degree. So X equal to 90 degree. here 180 degree is equal to 180 degree. So x equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree equal to 90 degree. So x value is 90 degree. And seventh one, very easiest one. Okay, degree x y. We have find the value of x and y. X and y. So what is the relation between these two angles? Corresponding angles are equal. So angle x equal to 70 degree. Corresponding angles are equal. Okay, and second one, alternate angles are equal. So angle y is equal to 70 degree. Alternate angles are equal. That's it. Okay, homework, exercise 9.21 2 B and C, 3, 4, and worksheet 1 and worksheet 2 fully. Okay, I have explained the worksheet 1 and 2 in an online class. Okay, try to complete the worksheet problems. Okay, and other you should complete the exercise problems. Otherwise you should complete the exercise problems. Worksheet problem you have solved in the online class. Okay, I hope you are understood the today concept. Today concept is transversal. Transversal means a straight line intersect at two or more lines at the distinct point, at the different point. It's called the transversal. Okay, one of the example is railway track, railway crossing is the example for the transversal. Okay, and then it make 8 types of angles. Okay, it have some special angles. What are the corresponding angles, alternate angles, interior angles, exterior angles, okay, or vertically opposite angles. We have learned these. I hope you all understood this concept. If you have any doubt, you can ask a doubt in a online class. Okay, thank you students.